The final game of 2024, guys. Let's do this. The record is 63-18. We're gonna face the Orlando Magic. No commentaries. We'll go to the playoffs. I hope you be there to join me. Enjoy this game, guys.
Huge props to all of our 2K TV award winners this year, and thank you to everyone who has built such an amazing, competitive, and fun community. We love you all, and we can't wait to do it again next season. We're gonna wrap up this season with a shout out to
The skyline of Orlando is seen here during a gorgeous sunset. Quite a backdrop for our broadcast tonight. Welcome to 2K Sports live Saturday night coverage of the NBA. Thanks for tuning in. And tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the Orlando Magic here at their home Amway Center. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. A special treat for our viewers tonight. One-time league MVP Shaquille O'Neal is in the house. And with us courtside, Shaq, great to see you.
Kevin, you know I love your voice. That didn't even sound right when you said that. One-time league MVP.
That does not sound right, does it?
It should be 3.
How can that be?
I think because they stole it from me twice and gave it to the great Steve Nash. But anyway, it's good to be here, guys. I just love you guys. I just wanted to say that on national TV.
How about
One-time
co-MVP?
league MVP.
At the worst, co-MVP.
I mean,
right?
the most dominant player ever with only one MVP.
That makes no sense. So the New York starting 5, Barrett and Randall are in the forward positions. Boss is out there with Morant. And it's Bamba in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Magic, they've got Collins, and it's Boyd in at the 5. So much love for the perimeter offense these days. But Shaq, for your money, who are some of the best back-to-the-basket players that are in the NBA right now?
The list is short, but it's still a very impressive list. Joel Embiid, LaMarcus Aldridge, and Anthony "the Brow" Davis.
Can't argue with any of those guys.
No, not at all.
Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Here's Boss. He's guarded by Collins. Here's Ryan. It's tipped. Now here's Bayless. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Mohamed Bamba. The Magic shooting their first free throws of the game.
Bayless.
That's good from Bayless. Both free throws good from Bayless. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Yeah, never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Fultz looking around. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile One block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Orlando with the ball. And there's the pass to Bayless. That three off the mark. For New York, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
And Shaq, we've talked about free throw shooting. For some guys, it's always going to be an issue. What have the new intentional fouling rules done to make the game better?
I think it cuts down on the endless fouling. I think the new rules also make the game go faster. You know, this game was meant to be entertaining and go fast. You don't want to spend 4 or 5 minutes, which turned into 30 minutes by just fouling a guy who can't shoot free throws. That never happened to me because Shakovich was 97% at the line. So that rule wouldn't work for me anyway.
Well, it does give it a better pace, you're right. Now here's Bayless, following the miss by Julius Randle. A fader. Bamba with the block.
And the giant wingspan of Bamba strikes again. Just fantastic at spiking shots in a variety of ways.
Drops in the tray.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from D.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Fultz the pass to Boyd. There's Bayless with the three. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Their last encounter was in Orlando, where they were able to handle the Magic.
Yeah, they cruised to a win in these teams' last encounter, and their field goal percentage was off the charts.
Here's Ryan, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
That's good from Ryan. Both free throws good from Ryan. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Here's Fultz. 17 points for him last game against Detroit.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one.
And the big fella, Mo Bamba, grew up not far from where you did, Shaq. If you're guiding him, how does he take that next step?
I think as a rebound and a shot blocker, he's ready-made. Offensively, still a lot of room for growth. You got to use the size. You got to find a way to get easy shot inside, and you got to get a little meaner.
And it's the Magic with the ball after the made shot from Ryan. Pass to Fultz. They need this one, and the layup is up and in.
And off the schneid here, 1 of 5, but that's a big one.
New York leading by 5. Morant passes to Ryan. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter, and it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Here's Morant. 8 points his last outing. Over in the corner, Randle. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Barrett. No good off the front iron. Here's Dort. Covered by Bamba. Pass to Boyd. Fultz kicks to Bayless. Pass to Collins. Magic moving the ball around. Now the pass to Fultz. Boyd. It's rebounded by Boss. The Knicks have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Morant with it, now guarded by Fultz. Boss gets the bucket. Boss has got 6 points.
And have to commend the unselfish attitude. Like how Morant just recognized the open man and the ball was right there.
Now here's Fultz. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And Shaq, you were able to do what many players dream of, which is represent the U.S. on an international level. When you reflect on your time with USA Basketball, what stands out?
First of all, I should have been on that 92 team, but that's a different story. We're not going to talk about that.
Didn't they
now.
take Christian Laettner?
Yeah, they took Christian
Laettner,
Laettner. But I won a FIBA World Gold in '94. It's a great experience.
Yep.
However, I should have been on the 92 team.
I would
Should have been on the 92 team.
There's no doubt.
Should have been on the 92 team.
Which team?
92.
Yeah, you should have been
92.
on it. Yeah, 92.
I'm dreaming of 92.
Yeah,
No pun intended.
92. Boss gets the bucket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, I got a chance to talk to Steve Clifford a little bit. And as we were talking about Kawhi Leonard, his defense was the first thing that came up. Coach told me that while Kawhi may not be the individual defensive powerhouse he once was, they're still not going to challenge him more than they need to. Negating Kawhi's presence at that end of the floor is much easier said than done. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thanks. The Magic making a switch here. Williams has checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Wood, he's checked in for Barrett. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. 3-point lead to the left wing. Here's Ryan. No good with the triple. Orlando's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Right wing. Now here's Bayless. He's covered closely. Outside Anthony. Toppin with the steal. And here we go with Toppin running it up the court. What a jam!
Wow.
Fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
Nice. He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Jack, you've played with so many other stars during your career, but talk about some of the incredible role players that were so important for you and the teams you played on.
You know, you like to use the word role players, Kevin. I like to use the word others. Off the top of my head, Giannis Haslam, Robert Horry, Mike Penberthy, Derek Fisher, Rick Fox, my main man Horace Grant, and my OGs, Brian Shaw and Gary Payton.
Yep. Good names. Bayless. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Bayless has got his second basket of the night.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Here's Boss. Coming off a solid outing against Washington. It's stolen. There's Okeke. Basket counts. And the Magic lead by one.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Here's Ryan. New York, no good that time either.
Yeah, he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Out of bounds, New York takes possession. Joe Harris is checked in for the Magic. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for the Knicks. New York's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Boss. Bayless covering. Here's Toppin. It's good. Toppin's got his second basket of the game.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Pass to Bayless. Shot clock at 6. Outside Anthony. He's off on that one, and New York will come the other way. Shaq, one of the tough things for a post player, you generally have to rely on someone else to get you the ball. With that view, what makes a good or great playmaker?
Well, they got to have great ball control. They have to thread the needle. Floor space is also very important. If your defender is doubling down on the post, you're not helping the big man eat.
And the big man's got to eat.
Got to eat. You see this belly?
Oh, you look good. You look good.
Thank you.
Go out there right now and play. The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Ryan. Here's Anthony. He's still scoreless so far in this one. .133 left to play in the first quarter. Williams dishes to Harris. Outside Anthony. Shot clock at 3. Out to Harris. To the wing on the left. Bayless from long range. It's rebounded by Boss. The Knicks leading by 3. It's White on the wing. Passes it to Ryan. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
R.J. Barrett's checked in for New York. Here's Boss. 10 points for him. Shot clock at 5. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Cole Anthony. For New York, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. That free throw good from Ryan. Both free throws good from Ryan. 46 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Outside Williams. The shot, no good. So New York will take it the other way. And here's the fast break. Barrett leading the way. Here's Ryan. And another one.
We're bearing witness to one of the great scoring seasons of all time.
Greg, he's delivering night in and night out. Great games and nearing 3rd all-time for scoring in a season. Leonard against Harris. Shot to stop the run. And so the first quarter is in the books. New York ahead, up by 7. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway Center. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
They've got Anthony. Williams is out there with John Collins. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Okeke in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. Shaq, back in the day, you drew double teams. You made the defense pay by setting up your teammates with terrific passing. Which bigs now do you see following in your footsteps, in those footsteps?
You know, my Ben Simmons, former LSU guy, when he gets aggressive in the paint, they double. He definitely looks for his players. Listen, LeBron James is the best passer among non-guards. Anthony Davis, Karl Anthony Towns, Joel Embiid. Look, you got to use the others if you want to get to that next level.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Boss, in that last matchup against the Wizards, put on a show. He scored 45 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Here's Boss after the made shot from Cole Anthony. Here's Ryan. Here's Toppin. And that one is off. Some solid defense from Harris. The Magic trail by 7. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Anthony, the pass to Harris. Just 5 to shoot. The Knicks pull it in. And a fast break now for New York. Barrett dishes to Griffin. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Shaq, you came to Orlando, helped with the franchise on the map. How has the city and team changed since those days?
Well, the city of Orlando has definitely grown, but it's still not the biggest market. As for a team, last trip to the finals was in 09. I think they'd like to get back into contention. So they need to, the general manager needs to get back on track and go after some of these big-name players.
I tell you what, they do have some nice young pieces, though, that have a chance to take that next step.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. A different look for New York. Bamba is checked in for Griffin. And Julius Randle subbed in for Toppin. The Knicks leading by 5. Here's Boss. 16 points for him. Here's Fultz. The teardrop falls in. Fultz has got 7 points.
And I just love when Fultz goes with that floater, showing a desire to add to his arsenal offensively.
Here's the lob to the hoop, and the dunk by Bamba.
Just throw it up there. I mean, Bamba, as long as you time the pass right, he's going to flush that one down.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Fultz.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's Ryan. Offensive rebound. Bamba passes to Ryan. 2 points. That one goes. 18 points for him.
And this is what you want to see more of from Bamba, making an effort to share the rock.
Anthony finds Collins. And there's the call on Boss. That's his first foul. Collins in the post. He's defended by Randle.
And he just takes pleasure in shutting his man down. I love seeing Bamba work this hard on that end of the floor. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Now here's Fultz, guarded by Ryan, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor, not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Here's Boss. 18 points for him. Poke loose. And here is Anthony. Orlando moving the ball around. Pass to Dort. Here's Fultz. The Magic again can't hit. The Knicks leading by 8. It's Barrett on the wing. Here's Boss, covered by Anthony. And that one, good. 20 points for Boss.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Fultz. 9 points in the game so far. And that time, also a missed shot. The Knicks have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Here's Ryan, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's a 12-point Knicks lead.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Now here's Fultz. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Boss, covered by Anthony. In the corner, Barrett with it. To the middle, here's Ryan. Hits it again. Wow!
His offensive arsenal has been on full display all season long.
You're right. Now tied for third place. Points in a single season. And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. Boss with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, I hope this one is not to draw up a play, but to think about how they're going to defend that man. He's putting up some major numbers.
The Magic making a switch here. Bayless is checked in. Wood, he's checked in for New York. Leonard comes in for Barrett. Boyd the pass to Dort. Fultz with the ball. He's got 9. Down low, just 5 on the clock. And finished off by Collins.
Just has a nose for the dunks. Collins up there once again.
Morant against Fultz. Boss, no good.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
The pass to Bayless. Good work there as it goes. Bayless has got 8 points.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Ryan. Morant left side. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
The Magic making a switch here. The Magic trail by 10. Now Bayless. 8 points for him. Pass to Boyd. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Well, when a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Floats it up for Randall. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Randall getting up there, explosive vertically on that play with great timing.
Orlando, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Fultz finds Harris. Morant against Fultz.
2 minutes, less than 2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Shoots over Morant. That one wide left.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Here's Boss. Bayless covering. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Rebound by Williams. And it's Williams with the ball for the Orlando Magic. Down by 12. Bayless the pass to Williams. And we want to thank the Big Aristotle for joining us here. Dropping knowledge as always. I'm telling you what, Shaq, you make our broadcast better.
I want to say I appreciate that, Kevin, especially coming from you anytime, any place. You know where I am, brother. Just call me if you need me.
Are you going to be performing any ballet, the big Barishnikov?
Nah.
Or are we giving that up?
Nah, my toes are not feeling too well.
Greg, how awesome is it to have Shaq with us, a guy who's been in the limelight for so long, and yet he seems to deal with it effortlessly.
Kev, a sign of true greatness, making difficult things look effortless. Shaq did it on the court for 19 years, 15 as an all-star, and now he's doing it as an analyst.
Now here's Bayless. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Here's Boss. Bayless covering. Another shot. Ryan. The shot. No good. Nice D from Williams. Now here's Fultz. Shoots over Morant. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And so it's New York with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Steve Clifford. Steve,
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy, he would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And New York, looking at who they've got. Barrett and Randall are in the forward positions. Ja Morant, he's out there with Boss. And it's Bamba in at center. He's off on the second. The Magic trail by 11. Here's Bayless, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but and here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Boss. Here's Randall. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Randall really improved in his shooting range from 10 to 16 feet last year, and that just makes him so much more a complete offensive threat in any system he plays in.
That free throw good from Randall.
And Julius Randle dropping a few pounds since he came in the league. He still brings an old school physicality to the game.
He's a good rebounder and a good finisher in the paint. Still trying to develop GA using that offhand and trying to have some touch around there with the right. That'll be a critical skill moving forward, that he has other ways to get at you offensively.
And here's Bayless. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. It's a 13-point game. Passes it to Fultz. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Count it. Fultz has got 11 points.
And Fultz isn't bashful inside. He feels at ease shooting in the paint.
Here's Ryan, and it's denied. Here's Fultz. 11 points in the game. Lets it go from 14. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got 5 rebounds tonight.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Now here's Randle. 6 points for him. Ryan. Orlando grabs the miss. Collins has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Pass to Dort. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. There's Bayless with the 3. It's rebounded by New York. Bamba's got 6 rebounds in the game.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
Outside for Randle. And the Knicks miss again.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Here's Boss. 25 points in the game. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And Dort gets it to go.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Here's Boss. Stripped it away. And oh, here we go with Bayless. Nobody back. Rips down the breakaway slam.
I really like the awareness from Fultz. That has an ability to know when one of his guys is wide open.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they are forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed, but it's always existed. And the reality is this: you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
Toppin, he's checked in for Julius Randle. New York leading by 7. Morant passes to Ryan. There's the pass to Barrett. And here is Toppin. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Clock at 2. New York, no good that time either. The Magic have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. For the Knicks, Griffin comes in for Mohamed Bamba. And it's Leonard in for Boss. New York calls timeout.
Giving up a run here, can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
Look for New York. Wood, he's checked in for Griffin. Randle comes in for Toppin. And it's Boss in for John Morant. Here's Boss. 17-point lead, their biggest. Inside, Wood. Yep, it counts. Wood's got his first 2 points of the night.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Now here's Fultz. 11 points in the game. Out to Anthony. 4 on the shot clock. A three-pointer off the mark.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious. When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Here's Anthony after the made shot from Ryan. To halt the run. But they'll get another chance. No one near Fultz as he lets it go. No good on the three. The Knicks leading by 21. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Boss, guarded by Fultz. Ryan the pass to Wood, and the layup's good off the glass. Wood's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and it's laid in by Fultz.
And I love the energy from Fultz, an incredibly crafty and creative scorer.
Here's Ryan, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Knicks out front as they wrap up the third quarter with a tremendous 17-7 run. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And here are the Knicks now. Anthony is out there with Fultz. Then it's Williams. And it's Boyd in at the 5 spot. That's who's out there for Orlando. Here's Boss. Anthony on the double team. Taken away by Anthony. For 3. That shot off. So New York will take it the other way.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
At the line of the Knicks, Ryan taking 2 shots.
That's good from Ryan. Both free throws good from Ryan. And Orlando has possession. Fultz with the ball. Pass to Anthony. The high post shot, and it's blocked by Ryan. Now Barrett pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. Yes, that goes in.
Yeah, RJ was going to score either through you or over you. That's a nice finish there. You wonder if RJ Barrett could be the best player to come out of Canada. Now that's some high praise because I had many years battling against one Steve Nash. But RJ Barrett has a high ceiling.
Settling the group on the floor for Orlando. And then for New York. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Bamba. Boss comes in for Barrett. And it's Tyler Hero in for White. Now here's Fultz, and it's Bayless in the corner. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Back to Fultz, and finished off by Fultz.
Yeah, you got to be aware of that overall athleticism of Fultz. Awesome at getting inside and finishing with power.
Here's Boss. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Bayless, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and Tonight, they just did not find it in this contest.
Here's Ryan. Missed.
And there's no question Fultz has what it takes to be a lockdown defender, using his impressive wingspan and quickness to alter shots.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about does it for the final game of the NBA regular season. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.